Hi, welcome to my videos on the Yaesu HX890 VHF marine radio with GPS, digital selective calling and automatic identification system. These radios do require an MMSI number to get the full digital selective calling functionality, but otherwise it's a radio that you would want to have with you if you were on a ship or a boat, and it's quite an advanced HT for quite a low price in my opinion. So at the moment you can see it's scanning memory channels. We do have a GPS lock, which is very handy, and we have what they call the soft key options here along the bottom. These are the soft keys here. We've got the clear button, so if I press clear, we'll go back to just our standard view. And now if we didn't have a GPS lock and the GPS was turned off, you wouldn't see that, but we actually have, which is quite nice. And you can scroll along the bottom items with the right and left arrow, and you can see there, and we will go through these items shortly. You have another menu selection. If you hold down the menu button here, you have another menu, and then you can go into each sub menu there, or you can select the back button, which is here. Everything on the screen is very clear. Now, the reason mine looks blue in the background with white writing is because I've got it in nighttime mode, but it's actually more of a grey than a blue. But anyway, quite interesting. You do have a lock button here. You can press the 16, take you straight to the distress channel, volume up and down. You can see the level on the screen. You also have squelch here. When the squelch is on, get it right, you move the channel up and down. Keep your squelch as low as possible so you can hear more signals. A good antenna would be helpful. Now there's no antenna connected at the moment. You can see that the GPS is flashing. We've got the battery symbol, and it's a very good battery, and I've found that it does last all day and takes 2 to 3 hours to charge. And this device does come with a nice big chunky charging dock, which I will show you, and a power supply. There's our charging dock there. Okay, nice big. It's not going to fall over in the sea. Also has a cigarette lighter adapter included and a AAA battery holder. And the batteries go just under here, and it's quite easy to remove the battery. Just clip it this way and push there, and this just slides off, and you can see the battery. So we'll show you that now. We'll just push it like so, and it lifts up. Lift up the belt clip, which just clips into place. There's no screws. Lift out the battery compartment. And these, if you want to spare one, they're about £40. I think it's quite good. And there's the battery there. Place that back in. It's a 6-watt radio. Just clips back into place. When it does first turn on, it's going to ask you for your MMSI number. You do need that to get the full functionality, and you can enter the MMSI number by pressing the menu button, scroll to the right, select this one here, and you can now type in your MMSI number. Don't do it unless you're going to do it for the last time, because once it's in forever. You will actually have to message Standard Horizon or Yaesu to send you a code that you can enter to remove an MMSI number, but they will email it you no problem at all. So we just back out of that for now, and whilst we're in this menu, just check that I've shown you all the buttons. Soft key, you've got your strobe light here, microphone on top, we've got the antenna, and I'm pretty sure it's a 3.5 jack for your audio out there. On the right, you've got your connector for your USB programming, which works very well. And we've got the software ready to demonstrate that in a separate video. Okay. So, as well, nice PTT, the sort of trigger style PTT, works really well. Squelch buttons there, and on-off button there. You saw it go off, and then if I just turn it off and on again, and you will get the request for the MMSI number, which stands for Maritime Mobile Service Identity. You'll get that every time it turns on until you put one in. There you go. Click OK because we've not put one in. Right, okay, let's start going through some of these menus. I think we've shown the whole device now. First of all, we'll go across the bottom section here. We've got the preset button here. We'll just press that. That's your priority channels that you can select. So the way you select one is you just go to a channel that isn't selected. We'll come out of preset mode like so. So there's one not selected there. Now you hold preset and it will add it to the preset list. Add. So it's a preset that become priority channels. You've got try watch in the middle one. So this radio will dual receive and triple receive, which is pretty cool. So you can turn that on and off and it shows it here. Go across to the next one is, well, let's go back one actually. That was our broadcast radio. So we'll tap that. We've already selected some items there. And that's how you listen to your broadcast radio.
In the 90s that there were these ferocious murders, in particular of the anti-mafia judge.
Nice subject.
Falcone and Powell.
Got the next button there, look. We've got sweep. That's just scanning. We'll be back out of that by pressing clear. Then we'll go to the right. TX power, and at the top here you can see it's low power, which is 6 for high, I think. 1 and 2. So medium is 2, low is 1. You've got man overboard. You can set the position and you can use the waypoint to go to find that position again. Let's go to memory. Go into memory, and then when you go to scan, we go forward, scan. It's going to scan your memories. Looks pretty cool. Now to add memory channels, so you're scanning there. Press scan again to stop. You've got your sub menu here. Go hold down and then go down to, with the channel knob, to channel setup. Press select. Then go down to scan memory. Select. And look, see the way these are all on, right? I mean, I've turned every channel on. You just turn them on and off. So next time you select scan memory, it will scan whatever you choose. Whilst we're in this bit, let's have a look down through this list. Scan type, select. Now I'm finding that you can either scan your memories or, you know, we showed earlier how you can add a preset channel. If you select priority, then it will scan your memories and the preset channels. Correct me if I'm wrong, that's what I thought. Go down, scan, resume, select. So it will scan. If it hears something, it will stop for 2 seconds and then move on. And you can see that you can change that. Multi-watch, select. So it's either dual, receive, or triple, you choose. Priority channel, select. Yeah, you can select priority channel, just choose the ones you like so. Let's go back, sub channel, go down one, sub channel, select number 9, go back, well, actually let's go down, channel name, you can change the names. You can see, you can actually, when you're in the DSC mode, you can actually call people direct, but you do need to have that activated. Back, noise cancellation, TX and RX modes, scrambler. Okay, so you can do that. Vox, I think you need a headset for Vox, but yes, Vox. So you You don't need to use the PTT. Vox level for setting that up, and vox delay. AF pitch, select, so you can change your audio, as you can see there. Quite nice. Okay, we're at the bottom, go back. FM setup, let's go down, have a look there. Select, add, edit, delete. Okay, back, go to GPS, select, GPS is on, power save, direction, that's a compass item. Back, location, format, back. Time offset, that's quite important depending on where you are in the world. Time area, UTC and local. Time format, units of measure, pinning. Don't we know what pinning is? DGPS, output sentences, logger interval, and log erase. Yeah, so you can turn the log on. I've noticed you can do that. It will keep a log, and you can go to the software and you can actually download that log. So again, this is a learning video. I'm learning as I go along here, but it's fun learning. So let's just go to the main grid menu. DSC core. Again, these are all the DSC functions that are enabled once you've entered your MMSI number. So you've got group, all ships, POS requests, POS report, distance, and so on. If you're familiar with VHF marine radios, you're going to know what all of that means. Let's go across to channel, select. It's just selecting channels by the looks of it, and look, they are all named, which is quite nice. I noticed one called 71. Which is called pleasure. Okay, then we go back. We're on the normal screen there, so we'll go back to the grid. Group, again, I think that's a DSC function if you want to contact all the ships. GPS, that's when you've got a lock. This is very nice. Select, GPS status, enter. So we've lost our lock now, but you would see all the satellites here vertically. Go clear, go back to menu, select, go up one, compass. Okay, again, you would have, if you had the lock, you'd see all that, but there's your compass. GPS info there as well. Navigation, waypoint, route. I notice in the sub menu, the man overboard feature, which is not this one here. Once you've got that, then you can choose waypoint and you can navigate to that person. Go clear, see if we can find waypoint. We'll go across. There it is there in the middle, WPI. And it will navigate, to that person once it's been, set up properly. So I think that's about it. Obviously, I'm just a person that's learning a radio. You've got your distress call there. Pull that up and you hold that down. You do get a warning, and then it will start. I think it will start flashing as well. You've got the strobe light there. I do remember that when you enter this number, the MMSI number, it does ask you for it twice, just in case you're making a mistake. So I'm sure I've missed lots of it, but I've only had this thing for a few hours, and I'm just doing unboxing and just some basic learning. Hopefully it helps people that have just bought purchase this radio. Of course, read the manual. It's quite a good manual. Everything's in there. If you've got experience with this kind of radio, it's all going to be very familiar to you. You can drop this in water and it will float. Everything's been sealed. It's got rubber bungs everywhere, including the jack at the top. SMA antenna. You can buy adapters for that. This is the antenna that came with it, which looks like a Yaesu antenna. So thanks for watching my channel. Please remember to like and subscribe. 7-3. Catch you on air. All the best.